morning, everybody. Welcome to Stonebrook. Why don't you stand up? We're going to start with a song. It's a beautiful day, is it not? A little cold, but beautiful. Oh, your love reaches to the skies, but there's no space between you and I. Wherever I go, I'm never alone. I'm waking up, I come alive. The past is gone, the future can wait. Oh my soul, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. I'll breathe you in, shout out your praise. Oh my soul, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Your face brighter than the sun. Your grace rewrites every wrong. Wherever I go, I'm never alone. I'm waking up, I come alive. The past is gone, the future can wait. Oh my soul, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. I breathe you in, shout out your praise. Oh my soul, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. My past is in the grave, my sin is washed away. This is Christ in me. This is Christ in me. I'm living unashamed. Now my heart's forever changed. This is Christ in me. Come on, sing it with me. My past is in the grave. My sin is washed away. This is Christ in me. This is Christ in me. I'm living unashamed. Now my heart's forever changed. This is Christ in me. This is Christ in me. The past is gone, the future can wait. Oh my soul, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. I'll breathe you in, shout out your praise. Oh my soul, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. The past is gone, the future can wait. Oh my soul, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. I'll breathe you in, shout out your praise. Oh my soul, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Thank you guys so much. You sound good this morning. Feel free to have a seat.
All right, good morning. My name is Caleb. I'm the Next Gen Director here at Stonebrook. We know first time at church can be a stressful situation. We want to let you guys know a little bit about what's going on. We're going to be here for about 70 minutes. The band's going to sing a couple more songs, be a couple funny videos. And this morning, Mark wasn't able to make it, so we are going to have a video by North Point. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. I'm sure you guys saw on your way in the back, there's coffee, donuts. Feel free, grab some of that. If you run out in the middle of service, get up, go back, get some more. We're not gonna think anything different of you. And then once you've had too much coffee and donuts, the bathrooms are right behind this wall back there. If you have kids, we have an amazing kids program back there. They have a ton of fun. Feel free to get up, go back there, check your kids in. I promise you, they'll have more fun back there than they will out here. And speaking of the kids area, the kids have a good time. I see a couple of my volunteers up here. We also have a really good time. We get to hang out, play with kids, do lots of fun games, get really messy. It's a lot of fun. If any of you guys are interested in getting involved, getting plugged in Stonebrook, but you're just not really sure where yet, feel free to go back to the Welcome Center, get signed up to volunteer and say, I'd love to help in kids. We'd love to have you back there. We also have back there on the welcome booth a book called How Good is Good Enough by Andy Stanley. It answers a lot of questions you might have about Christianity and religion. Like I said, it's free. It's a real short, about 30-minute read. Go back, grab one. If you have friends that you think have questions, grab one for them too. We'd love for them to have it. If you're here for the first time, I'm sure you see next to you the welcome pack. Grab one of those, fill out the Connect card. We just want to get to know you just a little bit better. We're not going to take this information and show up at your doorstep at 5 o'clock on Monday morning or anything, I promise. But I think that's all I have for you guys this morning. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us, and I hope you have a good Sunday morning.
Stand up with it, if you will. Right after this. Sorry. Practice run.
You want to spit that part out? Yeah.
Thank you, God, for this time we have to come together. Thank you guys so much for singing along. You sound amazing. Feel free to have a seat, sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the service.
Most stories that have a happy ending don't feel like it along the way.
We borrowed for everything. Want a new couch? Go finance it. Want a new TV? Go finance it. Want a new car? Go finance it.
My whole philosophy was credit cards. I'll just work another week. Swipe the card.
Everything kind of started to crash.
We started to see our marriage drop away.
I personally owed $750,000 in debt. I was totally hopeless.
You need to decide if you want to be wealthy or if you want to look wealthy.
When somebody told me about FPU, I grabbed hold of it like a life preserver.
It gave me hope that we could make our marriage work.
Knowing where your money's going is a huge life changer.
Nobody owns me anymore. Nobody.
It just opened up communication big time.
All of a sudden, we were back together on a crusade.
We changed our family tree.
I'm here to do my debt-free screen.
How much have you paid off?
$456,000.
$89,000.
$120,000.
$394,000.
3, 2, 1.
This financial peace stuff is working. People are getting out of debt and they're becoming millionaires.
We are the first generation that are millionaires.
And we've given more than we ever imagined we could give.
I now have a net worth of $1.7 million. Hope is real.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. My name is Rachel. That was Financial Peace University, which is one of the life groups that we have here on Wednesday nights. It was supposed to start last week because of the snowmageddon that we didn't have. It was canceled. So the first night will be this coming Wednesday. So if you want to sign up, you haven't missed anything, you're not too late. Please, please, if you are not involved in a life group, this is a fantastic one to get involved in. Debt is crippling to not just your finances, but your relationships, all kinds of stuff. And this is a fantastic class that will help you learn how to get out of debt, learn how to manage your money well, to learn how to give. It's a fantastic, fantastic class. I can highly recommend it. We did it last semester. It's excellent. It will benefit your life in a very, very good way. So please check that out. 6:30. The doors open at 6. Starts at 6:30 this Wednesday night, Financial Peace. There are other life groups also. If you are not interested in Financial Peace, you can get in touch with those on stonebrook.tv/life groups and see what are available for Wednesday. This is Kate. She's our Next Steps pastor, and she has an exciting event to tell you about.
Yep, so tonight is Dream Team Sunday night. We have 2 official Dream Team Sunday nights a year, and then we also have what's called Friendsgiving. Tonight is the first kind of year kickoff, and Mark will be here this evening introducing this idea of #4Pulaski. Oftentimes, churches are known for what they're against. But here at Stonebrook, we want the community to know that we are for families. We are for Fort Leonard Wood. We are for the schools. And we're just trying to teach our people, what does that look like? What are some things that you can do, and how can we move this forward and show the community that we really care? So tonight, free food, free childcare. We'll play some games. It'll be a good, fun evening. So we encourage you, come at 6, even if you aren't a volunteer currently, but you're looking to get involved. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to serve every week. If you're just wanting to maybe hear more about what we're about, or you're looking to maybe do something quarterly, jump in on our special events, but maybe you're just looking to meet some people, come hang out tonight. I think it'll make your life better. So if you want to volunteer, you can go to stonebrook.tv/serve, or you can fill that out on your Connect card too.
Absolutely. Caleb mentioned earlier, but I want to bring it back up. If you were here for the very first time, we would love to get to know you a little bit better. So if you would take a second to fill out that Connect card. If you don't have one in a seat or a seat around you, you can actually go online to stonebrook.tv/connect. You can fill that out there, or you can text the phrase Connect card to 97,000, and that same little card will pop up right there on your phone in your seat. You can fill that out right there. So thanks so much for hanging out with us this morning. We really want you guys to be here tonight, though. That's going to be a super fun event, so I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
When I wake, my heart is heavy, for on it is the burden of the sadness of the world. My task, the one I am called to do, the one I have studied for years on the mountains in Colorado, trained for in the bayous of Louisiana, and perfected over countless hours in rural Missouri, is the greatest task one can be called to do. I lace my boots to withstand the elements. I don the glasses that protect my precious eyes. I say thanks to the Lord above for the opportunity to serve him and to reach those in need. For I am the bringer of joy. I am the smile that springs to your face while you're unaware, the one who reassures you that you are headed in the right direction in life. As I step upon the pavement and feel the wind at my back, I raise my hand to the heavens and smile wide, for I know that Jesus himself would look upon me and return the gesture.
So this is all we do, stand here and wave, huh?
Yep.
Well, we're beginning a brand new series today called Follow. Pretty excited about this. I want to welcome all of you who are joining us on television. Thanks for staying up late or getting up early. For those of you who are joining us online, for those of you who are at home, hotel rooms, hopefully you're driving, but you're just listening, not watching. For those of you in the room, all over our Atlanta area campuses and our strategic partner churches all over the world. It's pretty exciting. Now, if you fall asleep during the message today and you're thinking, oh no, I missed the end, you can go to this website right here and get the whole thing, followseries.org, followseries.org. We're going to put all these messages from this series here. As always, there will be some questions you can download. So if you're tracking with us in your small group, which I hope you will do, it'll allow you to ask some questions and talk about this stuff, because the goal isn't for you to just to hear me talk. The goal, obviously, is for us to wrestle with this material and figure out how it applies to our lives. So this will be there the whole time. You can go there. It'll be up there forever. As long as there's an internet, it will be there. Now, to get us started today, I want to tell you a little bit about my growing up in church. As most of you know, I'm a pastor's kid, so the whole church thing, I just grew up in it. Preacher's kids, we have an advantage. We see church differently than everyone else. I remember, growing up and hearing people say, oh, we just felt the Spirit of God in the room. And I'm like, no, the room was full. Whenever the room's full, you guys seem to feel the Spirit of God. Take that same group of people, plop them in the dome, no Spirit. So anyway, we can be, if we're not careful, we can get a little bit weird, a little cynical. But anyway, now I don't know where I got this, because this is so wrong. But when I was growing up, especially, I would say from high school, especially starting right then, I kind of felt like the whole Christian life and all spirituality and religion was kind of a giant game of Jesus says. Jesus says. Now, you've heard of Simon Says. Simon says, oops, Simon didn't say. And so I don't know where I got this, but I just felt like to be a Christian, it was like Jesus says jump. Jesus says go to church. Jesus says pray. Jesus say didn't look over there. Oh, but have you seen her? And so it was just, and then if Jesus didn't say, then you were out. And I liked being out of the game, because life was easier and it was more enjoyable, Then I'd go to camp, and it's like, all right, you need to get back in the Jesus Says camp. Okay.